Hello, my name is Raymond Watson, and this is my literacy journey. It all started in elementary. When looking back on the days in school as a kid, my least favorite subject was reading. Hand me a pencil and a piece of paper, and I could do math problems all day. Put me on a school athletic team, and I could shine. But my dislikes for reading didn't grow out of thin air. English language arts was a battle, and I struggled was for real. The hurdles and speed bumps over the years in English, I developed a lack of confidence. To add to the problem, my abilities in math balanced out the lack of abilities in reading. I was desperate for a teacher who would see how insecure I was and give me the one on one that I needed. Unfortunately, that never happened, and I skirted by in school, making great grades in all the other classes, shining brightly on the court and in the field, clowning around in English to make the deflect of my anxiety for reading. With all jokes aside, I did and I do realize the valuable importance of reading. When my children were born, it was very important to me that my kids would be immersed in reading. I wanted them to have the love and confidence for the books that I liked when I was a kid. Therefore, I read to my children every night before they go to bed. While I may not start it out with confidence, my family, goals, and career aspires have pushed me to grow as a reader. When I left high school, I immediately went into the trade field. I worked as a commercial worker for years. I enjoyed working with others, and I was quickly promoted to a leadership position. In this position, I was able to see the business grow from the ground up. I saw all the ins and outs of what it took for a small business to turn into a multi-million-dollar company. As a leader, it was a job to create estimates, emails, and correspondence with account holders and fellow employees. Reading and writing were an unexpectedly important aspect of my day-to-day job. When presenting myself to the current clients and future clients, I realized that my emails were reflecting of the company and our work. I learned quickly and proofread and spell check my emails before sending them out. My time with Highland Roofing built my construction lingo, while my time with communicating with clients grew my writing skills. The company I worked for was sold, and I saw an opportunity for a shift in my career. Here I am, Bladen Community College. My career position is focused heavily on the business and finance side of maintaining buildings and running a campus. My personal growth of obtaining my bachelor's degree in business administration has pushed me forward as I find myself more and more interested in the business aspect of my job. In many ways, I already practice many of the requirements of a business administrator, and I am eager to learn more. Taking on my current position and pursuing a degree in business administration has taught me so many things. Being a part of the board meetings, administrative meetings, capital projects has expanded my career specific vocabulary and has sharpened my skills in writing further. To add to the literacy growth, I am now expected to speak in front of meetings. As a previous class clown, I have no problem being seen, but presenting my work to a panel of people has been a very new experience. In my opinion, the speaking aspect of the literacy growth has pushed me tremendously. The vocabulary and grammar I have been working on over the years is now being put to the test when I stand in front of a group of people needing to appear confident. In public speaking, there are no chances to erase and try again. Of all the people who helped me, the greatest I have instantly thought of these three specific people: my wife, Dr. Amanda Lee, and Roy Thompson. First, my wife is an elementary school teacher and an anxious reader inside of me who needed that kick of confidence found it when I married Aaron. My wife is my biggest cheerleader to go back to school. As an avid reader, she has pushed me to listen to audiobooks, and through her encouragement, I've found authors and genres I enjoy. She is also a lovely, the grammar police, and doesn't hold back when it comes to correcting me. Next, Dr. Lee has from the beginning supported me in my dreams for higher education on several occasions, sent me a book or two that she thought would fit in my personal growth. It means so much to have a leader who will take the time to inundate just because that she thought it would be helpful in my career. Finally, Roy Thompson, who is currently working in the business administration, has been a valued resource and a mentor for the field I am pursuing. Mr. Thompson and I have traveled to conference and personal developments over the past years relating to the business administration and capital projects. These experiences over the time together have added to the skills and built my knowledge for the discipline and career. While my formative years may have started rocky in reading, I am moving forward and growing into a confident student. I have been blessed to have the literacy sponsors are to the patients, growing, caring, and have built my self-esteem. I am currently reading the 360-degree Leader Developing Your Influences from Anywhere in an Organization by John C. Maxwell. In this book, Maxwell says good leaders rarely think in terms of boundaries. Instead, they think of terms of opportunities. They are indicators. After all, the number of characteristics of leading is the ability to make things happen. That is what I'm doing, making things happen, moving myself step by step closer to holding a degree in business administration and leaving that once anxious reader behind.